Do you ever wonder why people behave the way they do in social settings? Picture social rules as invisible threads guiding our every action. These threads are often not voiced out loud, but they are universally understood, creating a tapestry of behaviors and interactions. They are the secret codes dictating our social lives, influencing our decisions, and setting the rhythm of our collective dance. In this video, we are going to explore these unwritten rules that shape our social lives. Imagine walking into a crowded elevator. It is natural to move to the back where there is a small space can be found. In such a scenario, no words are exchanged, but a silent agreement is made. Everyone shifts suddenly, maintaining a comfortable distance from one another. It's an unspoken rule, a silent dance of personal space. No one tells another what to do, but it's done anyway. This is another social rule at play. We all face forward in elevators. It's just something we do. Direct eye contact in such close quarters can feel intrusive. Another social rule silently dictating our actions. We don't stare at strangers in elevators. It's not polite. Then comes the silence. Despite the close proximity, conversations are rarely struck up in elevators. These social rules aren't written anywhere. There is no official guidebook or elevator etiquette manual that we all read and follow. Yet, we all seem to know them. They are everywhere. They dictate how we behave in public spaces, how we interact with others, how we navigate the world. And where do these social rules come from? This is a journey that takes us back to the dawn of human civilization. First of all, let's talk about evolution. Yes, social rules have a basis in evolution. Early human societies were small and survival depended on cooperation. The group survival was more important than the individual wants and needs. They had to develop ways to live together harmoniously. These shared norms helped them maintain law and order, reduce conflict, and promote cooperation. For example, through sharing food and resources or taking turns to keep watch for predators. But social rules are not just about survival, they also reflect our culture. And as we know, cultures around the world are as diverse as the people who inhabit them. These cultural variations give rise to different social rules. Consider the etiquette rules around the world. In Japan, for example, slapping your noodles loudly is a sign of enjoying your meal, while in the Western world, it's considered impolite. Or take the practice of tipping, which is customary in some countries but can be seen as insulting in others. And just like everything else, social rules change over time. They evolve with society and reflect changing attitudes and beliefs. For example, think about how our views on gender roles have changed over the past century. At one time, a woman working outside the home was frowned upon. Today, it's not only accepted but encouraged. As we go along, we find that social rules are not static. They are dynamic, evolving entities that adapt to the changing times and diverse cultures. They are a mirror of the society that create them, reflecting its values, beliefs, and attitudes. And while they may seem arbitrary or even burdensome at times, they play an important role in shaping our social interactions and relationships. So, as you can see, social rules are deeply rooted in our history and culture. They are a testament to our shared human experience, a tapestry woven from the threads of cooperation, culture, and change. What happens when we break these rules? The atmosphere changes instantly. People shift uncomfortably, exchange glances, their eyes wide with confusion and discomfort. The air becomes thick with awkwardness, the silence deafening. The social contract has been breached and the consequences are noticeable. When social rules are broken, the reaction of others is usually immediate and instinctive. The discomfort and avoidance is a form of social punishment. These are just some of the short-term consequences, but in the long run, you risk your social standing. Stepping outside the boundaries of social norms can lead to awkward situations or even social exclusion. Imagine a world without social rules. It will be like a symphony without a conductor. Social rules bring order to our society. They allow us to predict each other's behavior, reducing uncertainty and making our social interactions more manageable. These rules facilitate communication with others. They detect the tone, the words, the body language we use based on the context. Think about how you'd behave in an interview versus a casual hangout with friends. We are able to successfully navigate these interactions based on social rules. Social rules also foster cooperation. They weave us together, creating a social fabric that is stronger than the sum of individual parts. We express our commitment to the collective, to the community we are a part of. This mutual commitment is the bedrock of trust, and trust is the foundation upon which societies are built. Moreover, social rules help maintain societal balance. They deter antisocial behavior and encourage actions that are beneficial to the community. They ensure that the rights of individuals are respected, promoting a sense of fairness and justice within society. Undeniably, a certain level of conformity required by these rules to ensure individual actions do not harm the collective.